The Glades, a show that aired on A&E from the year 2010 to 2013 that ended on a cliffhanger, has actually been talked about the last 2 days by both the creator of the show and the lead actor. And just like with Endgame and a lot of other productions nowadays, they do not agree with each other on their ideas for the show, what would have happened. But both of them agree that it is highly unlikely we will ever see a conclusion to the series. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, like, and share, I guess, and let's get to the story. Matt Passmore solves the Glades dangling murder mystery. As A&E's Longmire opened a new season last week, it was brought back into focus its lead, The Glades is no more. Whoops. This is actually from 2014, the other one's from the current year. That turn remains fans of the Florida set drama that they never found out who shot lawman Jim Longworth in cold blood on his wedding day to Callie, no less. When TV Line met former Glade star Matt Passmore at NBCU Upfronts, where he is promoting his new USA Network show, Satisfaction, was sought out on answer to the unsolved mystery, per TV Line readers. I think I know who killed Jim Longworth, but I probably can't say it for another couple years, the actor teased. Wait, did he say killed? Meaning Jim, in theory, did not survive the wedding day bloodshot. Promoted to reconsidered his words, Passmore said, I have an opinion about the shooting. I get asked that question all the time, and I figured that, end of the day, who killed Jim Longworth, the network did. So, A&E recast the fourth season final as a series final, with the announcement last August that the show was not being renewed, just days after the Glades hit ratings highs for a season-ending episode. And Satisfaction has also been canceled. The actor also appeared in a 2-part episode of the Lethal Weapon series, the first season, which was actually the Callie's husband was in Lethal Weapon as Martin Riggs. But recently, September 16th, 2019, The Glade Season 5 isn't happening. Why the show was canceled. The fourth season of A&E's crime drama may have ended on cliffhanger, but The Glade Season 5 isn't likely. The Glades focused on Chicago cop Jim Longworth, who leaves the Windy City after being wrongfully accused of having an affair with his boss's wife, and takes a job as a detective with the police in a sleepy Florida Everglades town of Palm Glade. People who don't know, he was actually shot in the butt by his boss, and his settlement got him to move down to Florida, and he got a nice house. Although Jim, expectingly a slow pace of life, he soon finds out there's more criminal activity in his new hometown than he bargained for. Alongside following Jim as he solved crimes with the help of forensic expert and golf partner Dr. Carlos Schutz, The Glades also focused on his personal life too, most notably his relationship with nurse Callie Cargill, and the bond he formed with her teenage son, who was on 13 Reasons Why now. Good Behavior, Season 3 update. Oh, oops. In the fourth season of the Glades, Jim and Callie got engaged and were set to tie the knot in the season final, until their happy day was rudely interrupted by a mystery gunman showing up at Jim's house and shooting him. The season ended on a cliffhanger with Jim lying in a pool of his own blood with 2 gunshot wounds to his chest, but viewers won't get to see how it played out. Here's why. The Glade was canceled by A&E in 2013. Excuse me a second. Unfortunately, A&E pulled the plug on The Glades just a few days after the Season 4 final aired. The network didn't provide specific reasons as why it canceled the show, although its ratings, which were down overall from season 3, likely had something to do with it. Nevertheless, the decision infuriated viewers, and they weren't the only ones shocked by the news. According to the creator, Clifton Campbell, the Glades cancellation came as a surprise to him, to the cast and crew too. Season 5 wouldn't investigate Jim's murder, or Jim's shooting. Cartful Campbell confirmed that to the Pittsburgh Post, Jim would have survived his gunshot wounds in Season 5. He intended the next edition of The Glades to be a season-long investigation into Jim's attempted murder, with plenty of plot twists and many different suspects coming to fore. By the end of Glades Season 5, viewers would have known the answer to the question, who shot Jim Longworth? There's a slim chance the Glades could return. In the same interview at the Pittsburgh Post, Campbell was reluctant to say exactly who it was who shot Jim. The reason being he didn't want to spoil it should the Glades ever get a 5th season. However, that was 5 years ago, so whether he still thinks the show could return is unknown. That said, A&E recently decided to resurrect the sci-fi series Ghost Hunters, so while the chances of the Glades Season 5 happening are slim, it's still a possibility. So, were you a fan of the Glades? If you weren't, you can actually go watch it on Hulu for free. Well, not for free if you have Hulu. And I've been watching it recently. There goes the ambulance you heard earlier, right next to me. I personally did enjoy the show, because yes, it did have the procedural cop drama thing, but you watch those shows kind of for the mystery, but you also watch it for the characters. You like the characters, you like the cop characters, you like the characters in their personal lives, you like the personal life stories. I would highly suggest it. Of course, I'm also from Florida. The show was shot like 50 miles away from my house. Comment if you liked the show, if you didn't like it, or if you've never even watched it. Leave a comment down below. If you would like the video, I'd appreciate it. If you dislike it, I'd also appreciate it if you commented saying why you disliked it. Because, hey, I can agree, I do not do the best videos on the planet. But, I'd at least like to hear why you didn't like it. Like, oh, I hated that show. Oh, you're stupid. Your voice is annoying. Because then I can at least know why you didn't like it. And, no, I will never show my face. I don't show my face because I'm ugly. So why would I make you people see it? And with that, I'll just say, have a good one, and thanks for watching. And seriously, if you like shows like NCIS, Criminal Minds, Blue Bloods, that kind of stuff, this is a good show to watch. I just started rewatching it recently. And even though it does end on a cliffhanger, we kind of know the ending now because of what the actor said. If you want to believe that. If you don't want to believe that, you can see what the creator of the show said, how he would have survived, and it was not who you think. It would have been plot twist. So everybody thought it was Callie's husband who just got out of prison and didn't like the fact that Jim was marrying her. But if there was a twist, then it wouldn't have been the husband. It could have been his partner who he put in prison. He could have got out. The guy that played Drew's brother on the Drew Carey show. Give me a second. It could have been any of the people Jim put in prison over the years. Could have had a revolving door of the more famous guest stars who are murderers. But we will sadly probably never know. Because Longmire, yes, was picked up by Netflix, even though, in my opinion, it got really horrible when Netflix picked it up. And they could have also picked up The Glades, but they didn't. Same company. And since Hulu is playing it now, They could have picked it up for another season, but it's highly unlikely they ever would. Because, as I said, this show's been off the air for years. It's been off the air since 2003. So we'll probably never get that ending. It'll probably just be something where the creator of the show will just be asked one day, "Hey, it's been 20 years since the Glade was canceled. We know we're never going to get a continuation. What happened?" And then they'll reveal it. So all I'll say is have a nice day, and thanks for watching again. Have a good one.